What would happen to the Narutoverse if Itachi succeeded in getting rid of Obito? And with Obito permanently gone, would things get worse or would they get better? I'll let y'all be the judge of that. Alright, so one thing that would happen if Itachi took down Obito with Amaterasu when he tried to, Sasuke wouldn't know the truth about Itachi, and this even extends to Naruto, Kakashi, and Captain Yamato as well, as it was Obito who told Naruto and the others. Another thing that would happen is that since Sasuke doesn't know the truth, Sasuke wouldn't have any reason to hate the Leaf Village. Now here, Sasuke could potentially return to the Leaf Village, but I sincerely doubt it would be easy because Sasuke is still considered a rogue ninja. The third thing that would probably happen with Obito out of the picture is that Sasuke would have no reason to join the Akatsuki, and this means he would have never fought Killer Bee. And this means that number 4, Naruto would have never got his ass handed to him by the Cloud Village, and Naruto would have never went to the Land of Iron on behalf of Sasuke to reach out to the Raikage. I really want to point out to y'all that Naruto was a really good friend to Sasuke, even when Sasuke did not deserve it, and this is a prime example of one of those moments. You put your hands on me one time and I'm done with you completely. So yeah, Naruto's a pretty good friend. Number 5, Sasuke would have never went to the Kage Summit to attack Danzo. This means he would have never fought Gaara, he would have never fought the Raikage, and the Raikage would probably still have his arm. Plus, Sasuke wouldn't have interacted with a lot of other Kages. Now this kind of saddens me a little bit because the Kage Summit arc, it was one of my favorite arcs in Naruto. Anyway, half of the stuff that went down on that bridge wouldn't have happened. For one, Sasuke would have never stabbed Karin to get through to Danzo, Sasuke would have never tried to off Sakura, and Sasuke also wouldn't have been reunited with his former team members on that bridge. Another thing to consider is that Danzo would still be alive here. Also, without all this Sasuke drama that happened canon-wise, Sai probably wouldn't have mentioned Naruto's feelings for Sakura, and Sakura probably would have never made that horrible judgment call to confess to Naruto. Now, I like Sakura and I like her a lot, but that was a bad judgment call on her end because even though she had good intentions, she did try to manipulate Naruto. The better thing to have Sakura do would be for her to actually try and fight Sasuke for a little while. Obviously, she'd probably lose, but canon-wise, I'm not sure she could have a chance since canon-wise, Sasuke was burned out from all the fighting at the Kage Summit. Anyway, another option they could have did instead of having Sakura manipulate Naruto like that was have her fight Sasuke with the original team that she brought with her, because that was definitely really poor writing. Anyway, number 8, with Obito gone, he wouldn't have been blackmailed into joining forces with Kabuto. As for number 9, Obito wouldn't have been able to get Nagato's eyes. To do that, he had to infiltrate the Rain Village and fight Konan. So naturally, this also means that Konan would still be alive. To be honest, I really felt like Konan should have won that because her not winning that was complete BS to me. But besides that, this is interesting because this means that Konan could potentially have a future in Boruto, or maybe even potentially help out in the war, or maybe just help Naruto in some sort of way or fashion. But speaking of the war, this might be a little bit messy. For one, I'm not sure who would declare war on the 5 great nations with Obito gone, but a war would still happen because Kabuto was preparing for a war regardless, so we're going to assume that the 5 great nations will still unite for this war. But in conclusion, I'm just going to say it flat out, I don't see there being a victory with the 4th Great Shinobi War whatsoever. And that's because of Danzo, Tsunade, Sasuke, and Naruto. Now keep in mind, Tsunade, Naruto, Itachi, and Sasuke are all crucial to this war in a canon series. They are all crucial to the victory of the 4th Great Shinobi War, and they are still crucial within this timeline, especially with the addition of Danzo. Now Danzo being alive messes things up, so let's start with him first. If Danzo is still alive, Sasuke would probably be offed or locked up. I feel like there's a 70% chance Sasuke would be offed. Now I'm not sure who would do it, that's a completely different matter. Naruto would definitely argue against Danzo if Danzo wanted to do this, and there would be nothing Naruto could do to change Danzo's mind. I mean, Danzo wanted all of the Uchihas gone to begin with, so what's one more Uchiha? Anyway, we're assuming Sasuke is out of the picture. So that's one way Danzo being alive and being the Hokage affects things. Because keep in mind, Sasuke is the reason the Hokage were reanimated and the reason Orochimaru and Taka were present at the war. He also played a hand in helping Itachi take down Kabuto. So, off rip, there's no Orochimaru and no Taka and no reanimated Hokage. So let's jump on to Tsunade. With no Tsunade in the picture because I feel like Danzo would be a snake and take her out, that also puts a damper in things because Tsunade fought alongside the Gokage and was healing a lot and holding her own. She definitely extended the fight with the Gokage. But when Tsunade was cut in half and the other Kage were almost at heaven's door, Orochimaru and Taka, they were the ones to save them all. Alright, so now let's address Obito. You would think maybe this war would be easier if Obito was gone, and maybe it would be, because without the Rinnegan from Nagato's corpse, a lot is affected here. Keep in mind you need the Rinnegan for a reason. You need the Rinnegan for a lot in this war, including the Sage of Six Paths abilities, becoming a 10-tailed Jinchuriki, summoning the statue, and reviving those that have been offed or are past tense like Madara Uchiha. But if there's no Obito, Madara can't get to the Rinnegan if I'm remembering correctly. But Madara is still a huge threat. So now let's talk about Naruto. Again, with Danzo being the Hokage, what does this mean for Naruto? Now I don't think he'd off Naruto because Naruto saved the village. And I don't think it'd sit right with the Leaf Village for Naruto to just be offed like that. Plus, Jinchurikis are treated like weapons, so Danzo doesn't really benefit from getting rid of Naruto. But I feel like Naruto may be locked up or heavily guarded from now on. I feel like maybe he'd be guarded at the village as a prisoner or something. I mean, this war would happen regardless because Kabuto is still a factor, right? But I don't think Kabuto would want Naruto or Killer Bee. So maybe it's not that big of a deal for them to participate in the war, but I still can't see Naruto being in the picture. I personally feel like Danzo would want to be in control when it comes to Naruto. So basically, I'm assuming Naruto's around, but not participating in the war. And he never gets any stronger because of this, and he's never able to control the Kyuubi, because he never goes off with Killer Bee. I mean, no one trusted Danzo at that Kage Summit, so I feel like Danzo would kind of move alone. But here's the thing. If Naruto isn't around, Itachi isn't able to free himself, and he isn't able to later break the reanimation. This also means if Itachi isn't able to free himself, Nagato isn't freed from the reanimation either. In conclusion, this is a losing battle, even more so with Obito being gone and Danzo being in the picture. There's no way everyone can win without the Gokage, without the reanimated Hokage, without Sasuke, without Naruto, and without Itachi. I don't even know if Konan would be able to help here despite being alive. Unless she can kind of talk to reanimated Nagato and get through to him maybe. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Let me know what you all think, and if you have something to add on, or if you think I was wrong about something, let me know in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the video. Thank you for tuning in. Sierra Nova is out.